The City of Toronto's Fraud and Waste Hotline received nearly 700 complaints last year, totaling more than 1,100 separate allegations. The confidential hotline allows employees and members of the public to report any suspected fraud or misuse of resources. One of the most significant cases uncovered last year involved electricity contracts for 14 city properties. Investigators found the accounts had been switched from Toronto Hydro to third-party retailers without proper authorization, using credentials tied to a retired employee. The Auditor General estimates the city could have lost about $2.5 million if the issue hadn't been caught on time.
These investigations happen, and these people have been caught. So their behavior is over. In fact, for many of them, their career is over. I'm just happy we have a fraud and waste hotline that people can say, somebody's cheating the system.
Other cases were smaller but still costly. In one instance, an employee collected 3 weeks of paid sick leave while working a second job, costing taxpayers around $3,000. And in another, over 20 packages containing electronic devices went missing from city mailrooms. At least one employee was found to have stolen items worth about $2,300. Councillor Fletcher says the hotline is a critical safeguard.
In a division, you can kind of paper over, you're just doing kind of a regular audit. Do the numbers add up? But somebody that phones in and says, well, the numbers might look okay on paper, but in behind that, you've got something else going on.
According to the report, over the past 5 years, confirmed fraud and waste cases have resulted in $6.3 million in actual losses. But the report says early detection helped prevent roughly $4 million in additional potential losses, and more than $700,000 has been recovered.
Was that for every dollar that we put into the Auditor General's office, she brings back $9 in savings to the city. That amounts to hundreds of millions of dollars over the year and a very significant change to the city's processes and procedures.
While the report highlights consistent financial returns, the bigger concern is identifying patterns and closing gaps before they repeat.
One of the other things we heard today at the Audit Committee was about recurring themes and concerns from the Auditor General. This is only but one report in one meeting, but over the years, we can certainly see patterns.
City officials say anyone, including employees or members of the public, are encouraged to report any suspected fraud or misuse of taxpayer dollars anonymously through the hotline. At City Hall, Catalina Gillies, City News.